Hi, I'm Justin Wolf Medlock of Shadow Racing Team, and I wanted to share a little bit about the 2015 CAT Sprint Car Tour presented by BST. This was my first year in a 305 sprint car, which is a little different from the 360 sprint car that I'm used to. The season started out a little rocky, just really kind of inconsistent finishes as far as starting positions to how the car ran. And we finally started to get a handle on it kind of mid-season and started improving our finishes. And towards the end of the season, our best place finish for the year was a second place finish out at El Paso County Speedway, which also helped tighten up the points battle. And we ended up finishing 5th place in the Sprint Car Tour, which I was very thankful for. I set out at the beginning of the year to get a top 5 in points, and we achieved that goal. There's a lot of other goals that I didn't achieve that I'm looking forward to taking on in 2016. I'd like to thank our sponsors for this year, Dale's Paint, Made in the Shade, Blinds, Scott Huger, McCabe Motorsports, Nick Medlock, and Iron Wolf Designs. And I'd also like to thank Rick Lowry at USA Performance Engines and his whole family. They did a wonderful job winning the championship this year, as well as organizing the races throughout the summer. And I'm very thankful to have them in the series. I also need to thank Joe Bellum. I know you won't be on a lot of people's Christmas cards this year, but I think you did a fabulous job bringing sprint cars back to Colorado. It's been a lot of years since we had local racing in Colorado, and I'm really looking forward to competing for the championship in 2016. I'd also like to thank my wife, April. She's been one of the biggest supporters of my racing career, and I couldn't do this without her. She takes care of everything, the marketing, everything at the racetrack, running the computer for the engine, just getting everything lined out, keeping me fed so I don't get grumpy, and just really bringing joy to everywhere she goes at the racetrack. To my mom and dad, my dad just puts in countless hours in the shop every day of the week. I mean, he just absolutely kills it for us, and I couldn't do this without them, as well as my mom. She keeps me in line. I'm very thankful for her, for everything she does at the racetrack for us, from the food prep to getting us ready inside the car and making sure that we're not running behind. And I'd also like to thank Jason Woods. This year racing locally has been a really neat opportunity because we've met a lot of new friends, which make the racing that much more fun for us. And Jason, I don't think you know how much you've really changed my outlook on racing. I used to be very, just didn't appreciate it like I did this year, and you brought that back to me. So I really am looking forward to spending 2016 with you and see if we can win some races together. And I'd also like to just thank the competition. I mean, it was incredible, the amount of talent that was out there this year. It really caught me off guard coming off of the Lucas Oil Tours and the ASCS Sprint Car Tours with the 360 program. It's a different kind of family out there. I mean, you're on the road a lot, so that changes things, but coming back to the local side of things, it was nice to see regular faces. And we look forward to developing our friendships on the road here in Colorado, as well as getting back out there with the 360 program this coming year. And most of all, I'd just like to thank God. It's been an incredible journey that I'm even here today. After our highway accident back in 2010, I didn't even know if I was going to be walking again. So it's amazing to be where I am today. We're alive, and I'm very, very thankful for that. So stay tuned this winter. We have a lot going on. We're going to be building the cars for 2016, seeking local sponsors, which I'm really excited about because now they get to see what they're putting their advertising dollars into, and it's staying local. So if you know of anybody that's looking to do some advertising locally, please give them our name and number, and we'll get them lined up with a proper sponsorship package for this coming season. And you can follow us on Shadow Racing Team's Facebook page, as well as shadowracingteam.com. And thank you, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.